Okay, so again, in the best of tradition, I forgot to film here, but as you've seen in some of the other videos, we had a big old pile of dirt running along here. Those are some clumps that I took out as I was going down, but you can see here where I have roughly leveled this thing here. It's got some lows and highs, but I'm coming along here and dropping this dirt in here, and this will move down towards the corner and back around this way. Now there won't be enough dirt for that, but as time goes by, I will slowly fill this in going out that way. And like I said before, all that dirt that's over there, once the fish tanks are built, it'll backfill around and then raise the level to put the concrete floor around it. But that's a different story. All right, so I'm gonna continue doing this. We had a little bit of a drizzle, and I want to get the bulk of this thing done. If possibly I can do it all, I'll do it all tonight, because it could rain during the night, and if it does, it'll be a little harder to move this dirt here. So I'd rather do it now, and then tomorrow, if there's no rain, well, it's done. But if it rained, then I don't have to worry about it because it's already done. All right, so let me get at it and we'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so this is what I did today. I started to raise the level of this thing, and as you can see, I'm coming down this way. And what I'm doing is I'm following those red marks right there. That puts this from the top down 60 centimeters. So as you can see, it goes up a good little bit. It goes up about 1.5 blocks. So what I'll do is in the mornings when it's not so hot, I will continue coming down this way. And one of these days, I'll make it down to the corner, around this way. Then I will do in between the tanks and the raised bed here. So I will raise this level, and then what will happen is once I do that, at a later date there will be a floor here. So if you look here, the level of the ground will go to that red mark, and then above that, of course, we have to wait for all the settling and everything, but above that we'll probably put I don't know, 8-10 centimeters of cement to do a floor all along here and down in between here all the way around. But before that floor goes in there, we need to put columns like this. So what I was thinking is we put some 4x4 columns on the outside all the way around, and maybe a 3-inch, a 3x3 going down the center on either side here. So it'll be here and here. So everywhere you have a divider, I think I'm going to put it 3x3 because they're fairly close together, so that'll support the roof. And then on the outside you'll have a 4x4, which will be more than enough. Yeah. Okay guys, so this is what I've done so far. I've raised this level all the way down to this corner, and I've done all this section here. Now if you look at this, it's pretty dark out there. We might be looking at rain tonight. Of course, I've got to say that the rainy season is here because every day we have a storm come in. Doesn't necessarily rain, but every night there's been a storm. It goes around us, it goes over us, whatever, but it doesn't rain every time. But we'll see if there's rain or not. So I'm just going under the assumption that it will not rain. And what I will do tomorrow is I will bring in some dirt and I will raise this level here. There's the red mark there. But I think I will raise this section here to here and then start going this way. And then, depending on how much dirt is left, I will, down here, I will bring this all the way to where this wall is down here. And then, again, depending on how much dirt is left, this will be the next thing that I do. And then I will do on that side. And then I will do on this other side over here. But this right here, we'll have to wait until we use up the gravel and sand and what have you. We still need some dirt down in here. So, yeah. We'll see how far the dirt goes. And DOG having fun. Yeah, so how much dirt we have will dictate a lot of things. Now the other thing is somewhere along the way I have to put some dirt in here on all 8 of these things, so that with the rain and everything it starts settling, because the first thing that will get done on this thing is the floor. Have to put in the floor on all of these things here. And like I said before, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some round bar from this wall down across the floor, back up here, over this and down. And what I'll do is I will take some concrete nails and secure that round bar to the nails into the cement block. And then I will take some concrete wire mesh and attach it to the round bar. And of course the floor will be done first, but once the floor is done, we will put some forms all the way around here and on the outside. And then what I will do is I will put in concrete here, over this, and down to the thing, to this side here. So essentially what I'm doing is I am encasing this block in concrete. So I think that's what I will do. Now, as far as waterproofing this thing, now I don't have any experience with this, but from the research I've done, the people that I've talked to and stuff, I mean, you can go with a chemical additive to the mortar, and then after it's rendered, you put this other chemical to seal that on the outside. Also, I've had people say you use the mortar with no additive and you make it super smooth, and that is supposed to be waterproof. So I think that what I will do is, after the concrete is added, right now in my mind, we will do the super duper smooth rendering to make this thing watertight, waterproof. All right, we'll see what happens. See what happens. Yeah, okay, we'll let you know as it goes. Okay, so what I will do now is work on filling this area here all the way up to the fence, and then I will continue around this way, do the center section here, and if you can hear that, that is part of the controlling factor. If it rains, there's nothing I can do, and it's starting to rain, so I guess I'll go inside. But if it rains and everything gets wet, can't move it. And the other thing is once I move this dirt, well, that's it. I have to wait till I come up with some more dirt, buy some dirt, whatever. But that is not important right now. I think what I'm gonna do is concentrate on this chicken coop. Since there are limited funds, I have to choose very carefully what I spend money on. And I think what I'm going to do is spend some money on putting some floors on here. So this will be the first room to be done. This will be the feed room. So after the concrete floors go in there, I have to build some shelves to stockpile some feed. This will be a rabbit room. So here, all I need is a floor and some cages. Over on the other side will be 2 chicken areas. So what I need to do here is of course put some concrete floors on there, but I also have to finish this. So what I will do is I will chop this here, take this piece of pipe, put it in the other side, bring it in, and make a connection here. So I have a pipe on both sides. This pipe will run along here, and the same on the other side, and that will have some little water nipples and what have you. Then of course in this room I have to put in some boxes for the chickens to lay eggs in, and also put some poles up for them to roost in. Same thing on this side. And then what I need to do is I need to, on both sides, go under the footing here and install some kind of concrete ring or some kind of rectangular box or something to catch all the water and debris that goes out of here whenever I pressure wash this area. Then of course the only other thing that is really necessary is some doors. Hey, no! Some doors. And this character here wants to bite and tear this bag. No. Yoji? No. No! Now the only other thing that I am going to do is somewhere about here, which is about right here. This is about the center of the room. I want to find a place that has the little whirlybirds for ventilation, and install 4 of them, 1 in each room. This way, as the wind goes by, we can get some ventilation into those rooms, and between the whirlybirds and the insulation that is here, you can see this. It's a very thin layer of like foam with aluminum foil with some kind of reinforcement. But believe it or not, that makes a big difference. If you stand in the room when it's really hot and you stand here, you can feel the difference. What saves this area from being extremely hot is that, well, this is open and this is open, and the wind just runs through here and takes the heat, so it works out. All right, enough dreaming. We'll see what happens when it happens, and yeah, I will try to get things done as they go. And one of the reasons that I want to do this chicken coop is so we can start, having some chickens and rabbits and get a little back from all this investment that we've made, because it definitely hasn't been cheap. So eventually we'll be able to collect $1 or $2, not buy eggs, not buy chicken meat, not buy rabbits. So hopefully we can work it out and start producing something, because this fish tanks here are a long way from getting done. You still need an interior wall with concrete in between. You still need floors on the bottom of the tanks. You need floors all the way around here. Of course, before the floor goes in, you have to put in some 4x4s like this so that you can put a roof on this thing. So that's a lot of metal. It's not cheap. Then you have the sheet metal for the roof, not cheap. So we still have a long ways to go, and lots and lots of money still left to finish this thing, but eventually it'll get done. I don't mind doing it a little bit at a time because I know that eventually it will get done, and once it's done, it's done. After that, it's just a matter of, you know, getting some fish in here and let them grow and then eat them. All right, we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so here we are. This is what I did today. I moved this dirt to hook up with what I did yesterday, which was right there. Now here you have the beginning of the dirt being added down that way, which I will do tomorrow, the next day, whatever. So yesterday I did this all the way to the end of this thing here, all the way to the little avocado plant there. So what I will work on next is, thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย